Welcome to our lesson on the types and purposes of literary text. Today, we'll explore how different literary forms serve various functions in our lives. So, let's get started. To begin, let's think about some well-known Filipino literary works. Can you guess what type of text each one is? First, Song by N.V.M. Gonzalez. This work shares feelings and ideas in a creative, expressive form. What type of text could this be? Next, think of Sipagong at Simatsing, a story about a clever turtle and a tricky monkey. What type of text is this? And finally, How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife, a story about a young man introducing his wife to his family. What type of literary text might this be, and what makes it unique? Song is a poem. Sipagong at Simatsing is a fable, and How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife is a short story. Each type has its own special way of connecting with readers and delivering its message. Great job identifying the types and characteristics of the texts we reviewed. Understanding these differences is important because this week's lesson will focus on uncovering the meaning and purpose behind various types of literary texts. Now, let's explore the core of our lesson: understanding the purpose of writing. First, let's define what we mean by purpose. The purpose of a piece of writing is its goal or aim. There are three major purposes of writing that we'll explore today. 1. To persuade. This purpose involves influencing the reader's perspectives. It encourages them to reconsider their viewpoints and reflect on the writer's stance. 2. To inform. Here, the goal is to explain, clarify, or educate the audience about a specific subject. 3. To entertain. This purpose focuses on providing enjoyment. It aims to evoke emotions, whether that's making the audience laugh, cry, or simply enjoy the reading experience. Now, let's think critically about writing. Here are some key questions for discussion. Why is writing important in our lives? How do writers convey their purpose through their work? In what ways can you apply these concepts in your everyday life? Let's discuss them one by one. Why is writing important in our lives? Writing allows us to share our thoughts and experiences, connecting us with others. For example, in Scent of Apples, the author shares personal reflections on life as a Filipino immigrant, helping readers understand his unique perspective and struggles. Writing gives us a voice and fosters empathy. How do writers convey their purpose through their work? Writers use various techniques to express their intentions. In My Brother Goes to Court by Carlos Bulosan, the author illustrates that true happiness can't be bought with money. Through vivid storytelling and relatable characters, Bulosan conveys the message that family and love are far more valuable than material wealth. In what ways can you apply these concepts in your everyday life? You can enhance your writing and reading by asking questions about purpose. When you read, consider what the author wants you to feel or learn. And when writing, think about how to convey your ideas effectively. Remember, you can be a good writer too. Whether you're sharing a story, posting on social media, or expressing your thoughts in a journal, your words can inspire and connect with others. Now it's time for an engaging task. Grab your notebooks and get ready to categorize some literary texts based on their purposes. Before we start, please pause the video so you won't automatically see the correct answers. Remember, no peeking while you work. Your task is to group the following text types according to their purpose: to inform, to persuade, or to entertain. Are you ready? Here are the texts to categorize. short story, legend, autobiography, poetry, fable, myth, drama, speech, journal, blog, news articles, editorial, essay, screenplay, advertising campaign, letters, diary entries, poster. Take your time and think carefully about each text type. Once you're done, you can resume the video to check your answers and see how well you did. Now that you've completed the task, let's review the answers. To inform, autobiography, journal, blog, news articles, editorial, essay. To persuade, speech, advertising campaign, letters. To entertain, short story, legend, poetry, fable, myth, drama, screenplay, diary entries. How did you do? Understanding the purpose of each text type helps us appreciate the richness of literary works. Keep these purposes in mind as you will make your own masterpiece later on. To help you understand our lesson better, let's take a closer look. Examining the purpose behind a text can really improve how we read and make it more meaningful. When we know why a writer created something, whether to inform, persuade, or entertain, it helps us connect with what we're reading on a deeper level. For example, think about the short story, How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife. This story is not just entertaining. It also talks about family and cultural differences. Knowing that its purpose is to entertain and make us think helps us appreciate the characters and what they go through even more. Now, let's consider a news article about the recent fuel price hike. Its main purpose is to inform us. Understanding that this article is meant to teach us about an important economic issue encourages us to pay close attention to the details and see how it affects our daily lives. For instance, rising fuel prices can impact how much money we spend on things like transportation and groceries. So, what do you think? Have you ever read something that really changed your mind or inspired you to do something? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Great job today. Remember, understanding the purpose behind literary texts enriches our reading and writing experiences. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more lessons like this. Happy writing, and see you next time.